Okay, we're gonna call the meeting to order at 4 p.m. And I will open this up in a prayer. Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day. Lord, we just ask that you be with us this evening as we come together and really make these decisions in the best interest of the board and our community. Lord, we understand our responsibility that we have to this community as board members. We ask you to stay with us and guide us and give us the wisdom that we need to make these decisions. Lord, be with all of our employees, keep them safe, be with each and every person here tonight as we leave this meeting and head home to the best day. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay, first item on the agenda is wanted to discuss the contract between the City of Helena and Helena Utilities Board concerning the new building, the new City Hall, and then our building here. Just wanted to kind of bring it back to the forefront to talk about it a little bit. There was a contract that was drawn up. We talked about it, and I think we had some changes we wanted to make to it. We also had some changes over at the building that needed to be made. I know that contract's not ready yet. We just wanted to make sure that Jeff is going to bring that back to the attention of some of the folks at the city, and maybe by March we could have something back over here to kind of finalize. Our goal is to do that definitely before we move into it. So, anybody have any questions or anything? Do you have any comments about when the moving date may be, or that every day?
I think we're hopeful for the beginning of April. I guess all that's kind of up in the air depending on the progress that's made. So it should be sometime early April when they're ready to kind of move everything in. With the contract, I reached out to kind of see if I could get that conversation started again. I guess with Josh, Brian Hayes, to kind of sort those things out. So I talked to Brian Hayes earlier, and he said that by the month meeting, we should be able to have everything kind of shaken out.
Josh, you heard anything else? I mean, you're working on that piece of it too, right?
Yeah, it's the leases will probably just mirror each other for what the city needs to retain use of this building for and what they be responsible for here. And likewise, what we would go occupy over there. So I think we put discussions about what that may look like in terms of and combination versus understand who's going to be, I would say right now, I think we generally brought in 3 units for them in terms of who doesn't maintain floodplain or so.
Okay, so we'll add it back in on the agenda for March, even if it's just a discussion. We'll just keep it on the agenda until we get something finalized, so that way it can stay.
I'm hopeful that we'll have it ready by March. And then that way, if April is that moving, that we'll have it squared away. That way,
Anything else? Okay. The next item on the agenda, I can't talk tonight. The agenda is water and sewer proposed rate increase and adjustment. I'll open that up for any discussion before we make any motions.
Are we able to get that presentation that y'all did, like, posted to the website, the city's website or something?
No, I didn't post it to the website. Reason being is it's without the conversations
Yeah,
that we
it
added
doesn't
to
make
it,
much
then
sense.
there's not much you're gonna do with it.
Maybe we can like put that, maybe we can put that in 18 point for that meeting.
Yeah, it's
Something.
on the website.
Okay.
I mean,
It's on several different Facebook
Yeah, I've
pages.
seen it there.
And I shared it a couple of times
Yeah.
on some of those comments that
Yeah.
was made.
right.
And
Yeah, it goes, whenever I make a post and I tag the city, police department, and fire department, is we currently don't have the followers to generate our own. So I tag it on the little digital audience as well.
No other questions? I will, ask for a motion for the water and sewer proposed rate increase assessment.
Make a motion.
Yes, and I do have a copy of the resolution here, and so we will be approving resolution number 2172026, if that motion and second is made. And then we'll hold a vote.
I make a motion.
For 2172026,
As is.
all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That motion passes. So Jeffrey, can you update us again on the process from this point?
From this point, I can engage conversations back with Joe Jolly and see what next steps are being taken here and get that more rolling on the funding for these projects. It should take between 6 and 8 weeks.
And that's our bond guy.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It should take 6 to 8 weeks. And I guess to kind of get everything done and situated is what I'm gathering. So here in a couple months, we should be able to have everything done. What we want
As for the resolution, it's going to be effective April 1.
That's what I'm saying.
to do. But yes.
And we'll send announcements out in March as
Yes,
well.
the announcement, they'll go out in the fields for March. And will take effect on the annual.
You send out the project list.
Mhm.
I should have it. Should have it. Get you spread it out either way.
Anything else that you'll have? I mean, I know this was tough for all of us, but it's something we have to do. So, if there's nothing else. Okay, then I'll just take a motion. To adjourn.
Well, permitted by the executive session. Yeah.
Before we adjourn, we need to make a motion to go into executive session, and Josh will tell us.
This would be to discuss the purchase or sale of real property. So that would be the purpose of the executive session. It is an appropriate reason. And just need a motion, second vote to go into that executive session.
Okay, all in favor?
And we probably expect that to take 15 minutes or so, and then I will leave our business for that, right? So we'll just reconvene the meeting and immediately adjourn, no other action.
Who all is invited? Board?
I'd say.
Isn't it on the?
Yeah,
I would say the board and Jeffrey.
okay.
Keith?
Yeah.
Man, that question, did we get a chance to ask one?
Are we officially in executive session?
I've got to be honest with you, I don't know how this works.
Mhm.
I just came here to ask.
Yeah, if there's, on the agenda, if there's no, have a public comment section or anything like that. What we're doing right now is going into executive session to matter related to purchase or sale of real property. So there's not any other action item on the agenda. I mean,
If when we come out, if you want to ask a question, I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. We're just officially in executive
Okay.
session.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how this works. I just have a question about the rate.
Yeah, that would be fine, because we like to take those at the end. So, if you'll just give us a few minutes, since we're already in executive session, when we come out, we'll take those
Well,
questions.
you just let me.
Okay.
all right.
We'll be right back.
I appreciate it.
So we are calling the meeting back to order from executive session. Can you hear us now through the mic? You can? Okay, great, great, okay. All right, so our meeting's back in session. And at this time, we'll open up the floor for some questions. And if you would like to start, if you just tell us your name and then we'll.
My name is Ricky Armstrong.
Uh-huh.
My bill's always been high, and we have done everything we were supposed to. Actually been pretty good working with, changed up the meter. But it's my wife and I, my bill average over $80 a month, that nobody can explain. And look, like I said, we don't shower every day, we don't wash clothes every day. My grandkids, I sometimes send them home. Just joking there, but in all seriousness, I've done every test I'm supposed to do. I don't have a leak anywhere. My bill for average is $80 a month, and nobody can tell me why. And that was talking about a rate increase, I don't get the bill. You know, I don't. I don't
Okay.
know what else I'm supposed to do. Nobody seems to want to help me figure out the problem. They say it's from the street, my house is my problem. Okay, so I've done everything I know to do. But, I mean, what else I do, now we're talking about a rate increase.
Right. I'm not up to speed on your situation. But the meters that we have in will indicate and show us the data usage for the past 90 days. Have we pulled that data for you?
According to them, they have, but it always says the same thing. They're saying that my wife and I are using 5,000 a month, and I just don't see how it's possible.
Sure.
And I've done the dye test through my house.
Sure.
I've changed out parts throughout my toilet. I mean, seriously, I've done everything I know to do,
Right.
and I can't seem to get the help from nobody. I hired a plumber, and I said, I ain't got to leave no,
Right.
but I'm still averaging $80 a month.
Yes,
For
sir.
just my wife and I.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
even have a house. Seriously.
Yes, sir.
So the rate increase is gonna affect, I'm on disability,
Right.
so this rate increase is gonna affect me, and I'm sure there's a lot of people outside that think what we hear.
Right. I mean, that's the reason that we've made the investment into these meters is so that we can try and help that situation. Because prior, it's like, hey, I didn't use this water. I'm like, I don't know if you did or not. Like, it went through the meter. I don't know where it's going. But so these meters and the ability to pull that, it narrows down as close as we can to what time the water's being used, how long, and the gallons thereof. Be more than happy to look into it with you.
I wish I would, in fact, it's been quite a few years they put that meter I have in. I
Okay.
don't know if I have the newest one, I just know that, you gotta understand, my neighbor next door, Andrew Lake, he said I could use his name. There's a tap line, they have a dollar. I told them that happened, and all seriousness, I just don't understand why mine's so high. Now we're talking about the increase.
Yes, sir.
It will affect me. Walmart's gonna suffer.
Sure. Sure.
Well, he's, are you good with, he's going to look into it and get with you? Okay.
Appreciate all the help I can
Okay.
get from
Right. Rodney Armstrong,
Ricky Armstrong.
Armstrong is 502 River Creek Drive.
502 Rivercrest Drive.
Like I said, I've done the dye test, I've done everything I was planning and told to do.
Yes, sir.
We went out of town for a couple of weeks here, years back. We came back and we had water again. I have no leak. So they say the meter didn't move, and I checked it. I looked at the meter when I left, and I checked it when we got back, and it had not moved. But then the water went up.
Right. Yeah. I will. I'll look into this
I
starting in the
appreciate all
morning,
help I can get.
and see, like I said, see what, like I said, it's the reason I did a deep dive on these meters and how we can help. And it has done great things for us and the community of when you have a high bill going, hey, like it's showing us that you're using water at this time of night. And you're like, I'm sleeping. We're not doing that. So we've been able to kind of pinpoint those things when they indicate and kind of look to like a toilet leak, or if there's people have irrigation systems that are running obscure. No, not your situation, but I'm just saying that like we moved into this house and it's running the irrigation at midnight and at 5 a.m. Been able to narrow those things down. So it is a giant help. I'd be more than happy to look into it.
I sure would appreciate any help I can get.
Yeah,
Like I
absolutely.
said, $80 a month average, we're paying just my wife and I.
Sure.
And we're talking about an increase. Like I said, I'm not crying here, but I'm on disability.
Right.
My wife retired from one job, she's taking another job. And then we talked about another increase. And I said, anybody goes up there, go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay,
Any help I can get, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I will look into that first thing in the morning.
Thank you.
so how will we have his contact
Yeah,
information? So we have your contact information on file. Okay,
I've got a new phone number, but I think y'all got it. I'll talk to
You spoke to Patty earlier.
her. Yes, thank you.
okay, so we got your new number. Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
I have a question.
Okay,
I'm Doug Ingram, 1701 David Dance Drive, Helena.
Yes, sir.
On the website today, I just took a picture of it, of the rates as they are today. If you just over $10, pay $10.50 for 2,000 gallons.
Mhm.
I wasn't here for the last, or meeting last week. This may be covered, I don't know.
Sure.
It was. It will be in. But the average household, and I think my wife and I, which is all it is in our household, we're using just over 5,000 gallons a month.
Mhm.
But you're only showing 2,000 gallons, the rate of 2,000 gallons.
Okay.
That's going to go.
No, sir.
What is the increase from 2,000 gallons to 5,000?
Okay. So the 2,000 gallon that you're speaking of, what that is in the base charge of $17 for water and $21 for sewer. You have that base charge that is including 2,000 gallons. What this is doing is removing the 2,000 gallons that is included in the base charge and starting the usage at gallon zero. So you're just paying for all the water that you're using and not what was previously included.
So that's probably over $100 a month.
Yeah, so the change that you're going to see,
5,000 gallons is over $100 a month?
5,000 gallons will be just under, be close to 100.
Which means my bill is going to.
is he on sewer too?
It's not doubling.
Sure will.
Yeah, it will.
Sure will.
I don't understand. It goes up $21.50.
I didn't understand where you got that.
So the 2,000 gallons that you'll now be paying for, rather than that you weren't paying for, is $6.10 per thousand on water, and $4.65 per thousand on sewer. The totaling of that is going to be $21.50. Is all that the bill is going to change.
Well, I guess I still don't understand, when I've got neighbors that have same household I have, there's half mine. I mean, I'm just trying to understand it. I don't know why my bill has always been this high. And I've had everybody in the world look into it, nobody can tell me why. And my neighbors next door on each side and a couple down the street, there's a path, and they've got household kids.
Sure. Like I
I mean,
said,
it's just not consistent, I guess, is what I'm getting at. But I just wish somebody could help me figure out why mine is always so high.
right. And that's
When I'm
what.
not, I mean, we're not doing anything unusual.
Sure.
The information y'all put up on the screen, which somebody took a picture of it from the meeting last week.
Yes, sir.
It showed the same way you got it outlined on the city website for the utility department. The only difference was the change for water and sewer. And it listed 2,000 gallons at where it was,
It
and
was-
sewer was,
It was listed,
it all totaled
it was listed
$20
for, it was listed for customers that use over 2,000 gallons, which is the vast majority of our customers, which is the reason we use that graphic of it, was to say that if you use over 2,000 gallons, your bill is going to change by $21.50.
Who does not use that?
Huh?
Who doesn't use that?
Very, very few. That's the reason we use the over 2,000 gallons. This is the difference in what you'll see. If you use under
My
that,
bill is gonna be what it has, the average. It's been what it has been for the last 3 months. It's gonna be $20 change above those rates that I paid.
yes, sir, it'd be $21.50 over what you have
It'd be
in.
nice if y'all would explain that to where people like me can understand that.
Absolutely. And I wish you look at my bill and see what's going on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will.
he's going to. We got you down.
Not make sense.
Yeah.
You sure didn't.
Yeah.
Now it does,
Sure.
but I didn't understand it that way, and nobody that I asked can explain that either.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you maybe you could.
I mean, I can try. He said, I mean, basically they're taking away that minimum of 2,000 gallons. The actual rate of $7 and
$6.10 for water,
$6.10 for water and
$4.65 for sewer.
$4.65 for sewer will remain the same. They're just paying for every gallon of water and sewer. Instead of having that 2,000
I'm sorry, well, I missed the meeting last week. Maybe you covered it then.
Yeah, I mean,
Better now. but, There's a lot of people, I can tell you, that do not understand.
Yeah.
They get their first bill next month,
yes,
y'all might hear about that.
sure, sure.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So that cleared it up a good bit.
Well, it depends on if my bill goes up.
We're going to work on you.
Thank you.
Okay, question?
I thought the presentation last week was really solid. And the article, this one magazine is very focused, kind of background. I think the presentation, maybe not every, kind of depth, this part.
Sure.
Might go along with this thing. That's,
Yeah.
that's a.
Okay, well, thank you.
The second recommendation I have, look, I waited too late to came to your meeting last week and said, what do you think about citizens who have the ability to apply their money before it gets into the breakers? Is there any opportunity for them? Because they pay a maintenance fee of almost $400 a year.
So
They maintain that system.
we didn't touch on it when you brought it up. So how you come to have neighborhoods that have the grinder pumps is that people doing developments that aren't suitable for gravity sewer. And in that process, I mean, there's still, it puts more on the homeowners to deal with, but it's still the same process for us. And
But it's not coming out safely. It's turned into a slurry against the system. You're not getting that.
amongst all sorts of other problems that we have to deal with.
So I just asked the top considers to go forward. I said, our neighborhood, 44 homes, didn't have that system.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, I remember 4 years ago, when we moved into the village, you know, a big conversation here with the city about, hey, save us on the gray water by, you know, making the gray water not so funky. And so now that's what you have. Citizens feel that way because was that a slope that on time?
Sure.
But they have it, they're paying for it. I just think there ought to be a consideration for the homes that have that, because I believe it does take the effort out of the gray water system. And everybody else's system is actually that system. So anyway, that's
Yes, sir.
homework for future.
What neighborhood did you live in?
All right,
What neighborhood did you live in?
yes. So 32 or 44? So there's some numbers for you.
Yeah.
And how much are you paying for the maintenance?
And it's just under 300, but you have to have a service during the year. You have to run it. So the homeowner's already paid for it. And now they're gonna pay for it. Pay water, like everybody else is paying their stuff.
Yes.
So that's the ask. Again, I thought you were meeting last week. Yeah, guys, you did good math.
Thank you, thank you. Any other comments or questions? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody-
They are, yes, Mr. Armstrong, we have you covered. Okay. Okay, so if any other questions, then I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay. Our next meeting will be, I should have probably said that before we adjourned, but I'll go ahead and tell you. It's going to be March the 9th, right? Double check me. At 4 p.m. That's the second Monday, right? March 9th, 4 p.m. Okay.
Put a Q&A at the end of that.
Yes, we're going to start adding Q&A at the end. Yeah.